Oh boy, that's good. Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. Do you know the world is full of scams and everyone wants your money? But what does that have to do with the title of this video? What does that have to do with buying monkeys? Well, I'll tell you. Now this story is going to shock some of you, but I have to share it with you. Okay? Ontario family says it lost thousands of dollars in absolutely sickening exotic animals scam. And the family hopes to raise awareness about online con artists advertising support animals. This poor family was taken advantage of. Darlene Johnson left Corey St. James Center, and Kayla Prado says they were scammed out of most of their savings trying to purchase a capuchin monkeys from an online seller they found on Facebook. This poor family was trying to buy some monkeys, and they got scammed out of almost all their savings. How could that have possibly happened? Well, let's read this. After years of waiting, Kayla Prado thought she'd finally be getting the emotional support animal of her dreams. Instead, thousands of dollars later, she says it all turned out to be a scam. Prado, 30, and her family, who live in Scugog, Ontario, about 70 kilometers northeast of Toronto, had been looking to get monkeys. The hope was that the animals would be a positive influence on her partner's 36-year-old brother, who has Down syndrome and other health problems. They hoped that Prado's 5-year-old daughter, who lost 2 fingers in a lawnmower accident in 2020, would also benefit too. So obviously this family has had some hardships. Brother with Down syndrome's daughter who lost 2 fingers in a lawnmower accident. So when they looked online late March and found Universal Chimp Farms, allegedly based in the United States, they were thrilled because the answer to their hardship was obviously to look for some monkeys. Prado says the seller agreed to sell 2 monkeys by April 6th once the family had paid out $1,500 for each animal. But they soon realized they were being conned, she says. They soon realized they were being conned. It's the fact that they knew we had disabled children, and they sit there and take as much money from us. Okay, that's sad. It's sickening and absolutely sickening. It is absolutely sickening. Anyone who gets scammed by a scam artist is sickening. Let's keep reading. The family says Universal Chimp Farms kept demanding additional payments to cover other costs and threatening to withhold the animals until it received more money. Prado and her relatives, he's got the relatives to pitch in, say they eventually handed over $8,000. Although they could only show CBC News receipts for $2,700. Well, wait a minute. The monkeys are $1,500 each. You only have receipts for $2,700, but they say they spent $8,000. But the monkeys never arrived. I guess these are the monkeys. There were no monkeys, guys. These are monkey pictures, but there were no monkeys. The family members said they filled a report with Durham police, who have told CBC News they are unable to comment. CBC News has also reached out to Universal Chimp Farms, but hasn't received a response. Surprise, surprise. The Canadian Anti-Fraud Centre says Prado and her family are victims of a classic non-delivery merchandise scam, which is often used by con artists to target vulnerable people, those experiencing financial hardships. The centre says the scheme has become more common throughout the pandemic, with Canadians losing more than $75 million as of February 22. $75 million? We've been scammed by Canadians? Scammers defrauded Canadians of $380 million in 2021. Selling monkeys? Not just monkeys. Let's keep reading. According to the Canadian Food Inspection Agency's regulations on primates, we have regulations on primates, guys. Personal importation for breeding or pet purposes is prohibited from any country due to public health concerns and zoonotic disease potential. Now, I'm sure Darlene and this family probably didn't know that. I didn't know that. Emotional support animals are also not recognized as service animals under the Accessibility for Ontarians with Disabilities Act. Municipalities generally regulate the ownership of exotic animals in the province. The family said they didn't realize that until after the money was already spent, and it had planned to apply for a prohibited pet license in Scugog once the monkeys arrived. Let's continue. There were some red flags. Prado's partner, Corey St. James, said he tried to point out the red flags that popped up. For example, he says, the seller accepted payment in prepaid Visa and MasterCard gift cards. There were some red flags. Okay? There were some red flags that popped up. I'm a reputable seller. I only accept payment in gift cards. He said, wait a minute, gets better. He says the family had to go to several retail stores to purchase all the cards, all the gift cards, adding a couple of Walmart stores actually refused to sell them, saying management feared a scam in the making because the family was buying so many gift cards. So they were having, I guess, a little, they were going through some adversity in their life, and life was not very good. So they had the great idea that they should buy a few monkeys, and they found a monkey seller, and the monkey seller said he would give them the monkeys, but he had to be paid in Visa and MasterCard gift cards. When they went to Walmart to buy the MasterCard gift cards, the Walmart store manager said, well, you're probably being scammed, but they bought them anyway. The seller also didn't provide pictures or videos of them interacting with the monkeys and would only communicate through texts and emails, St. James said. Well, they didn't send you pictures of themselves. And you know what? The pictures of the monkeys that they sent, the monkeys aren't real. In case you don't know it, there are no monkeys. They just sent you pictures of monkeys. America's Pet Registry. Well, this is the okay, that's the official certificate. But to St. James and his family, the monkeys represented a bright spot in what's otherwise been a rough 2 years. With his mom's house burning down just weeks after his daughter's lawnmower accident. More adversity. His mom's house burnt down. So they pushed ahead after receiving multiple documents detailing transfer of ownership, health records, and delivery confirmation, hoping it would be worth it in the end. I wanted this monkey so bad for our family. I had blinders on, said St. James' mom, Darlene Johnson. I should have listened to him. Poor people that were facing adversity and going through a rough time, taken advantage of. But you have to wonder, when life feeds you lemons and things are going bad, why monkeys? Why monkeys? Not monkey, monkeys. Why not a cat or a dog or an all-inclusive trip to Mexico? I mean, monkeys with prepaid Visa or MasterCard gift cards? Fraud is on the rise during the pandemic. Jeff Horncastle, a spokesperson for the Canadian Anti-Fraud Centre, says those red flags, especially the forging or faking of official paperwork, are common tactics used by scammers. Yeah, no shit. A lot of times these fraudsters put a lot of time into what they're doing. They'll make it look as legitimate as possible. They'll even send you pictures of monkeys that look cute. Horncastle also said the pandemic has made people more vulnerable to fraud because of money problems and loneliness. These are the pictures of the gift cards. They went to Walmart and they bought gift cards. And what did you have to mail them? Mail them the gift cards or just send them the codes? And then you wait for your monkey? Go to the animal shelter and get yourself a rescue dog. These poor people. Johnson, St. James, and Prado said they spent thousands on prepaid cards alone, with additional hundreds spent on food and equipment in preparation for the monkey's arrival. Prepaid credit cards worth about $1,000 are pictured here. Horncastle says it's important for consumers to review all documents and the direction sellers give them. He says buyers should conduct thorough research into businesses, including online reviews. If they are not sure, he said, they can also contact the center or other experts for help. Now, I'm just gonna throw it out there that you don't really need an expert. You don't really need to contact an expert to know that if you go on Facebook and someone wants to sell you a monkey for $1,500 and he wants payment in MasterCard gift cards and he won't send you a picture or talk to you on the phone. Oh my God. And $300 million of fraud in Canada this year. Surprise! Oh boy. For her part, Prado says she hopes by raising awareness she can prevent other people from falling victim to this scam. Now, just shout out to you for coming forward with this story. I feel bad for you and your family. But I shake my head. It's just, you just gotta just assume everything is a scam. If you want a monkey, go to the store and buy a monkey. But you know what? You won't find one because we don't sell monkeys in Canada. So if it's I hope this goes global, she says. And these people get scared and they stop doing what they do and the police find them. I hope those people I'm with you. I hope those people get caught. The monkey fraudsters. Seriously, let's be serious here, guys. We're having a laugh at the expense of a tragedy here. Because you have to in life you have to laugh. I know these people are not laughing, but if they catch these monkey fraudsters, in all seriousness, if the cops can track them down, maybe go along with it, send them the gift cards to a mailing address and stake it out and find them, I would throw those people in jail. I would put them in a cell filled with monkeys for fucking 25 years. I would prosecute them to the full extent of the law ×2. But unfortunately for this family, life sucks. And I hope they can recover and not get scammed again. But guys, I had to share that story with you. You get the craziest stories on this channel. The craziest stories. Have a fantastic day. Stay safe. Don't get scammed. Remember, everyone wants your money. Everyone wants to take your money. And everyone's an asshole. Well, not everyone's an asshole. I'm not an asshole. Well, actually, sometimes I'm an asshole. But that's besides the point. Thanks for watching. And I'll catch you on the next one.